Stare into the abyss. I will say too that another great thing about, and I don't know if this was just a fluke or what, amazing thing about Dead as Disco is Dead as Disco is literally the first game I have ever started up in Streamlabs desktop that automatically was detected in game capture without me having to manually change it over because it was still capturing Jedi Survivor. The game capture was still set to Jedi Survivor, and when I turned it on, it automatically picked it up, which instantly gets it a quarter star right there. Whether they did it on purpose or not. So, anyway, get into it. So yesterday we spent some time flailing like frightened babies in Orlando, and then we came back to the rest of the world, killed the moonlight butterfly, did a little exploring. I think we're ready to tackle the Capra Demon. Maybe, possibly. um, have to see. This is so that giant boar that we killed. There's like a rare drop where its head just pops off and you can wear it as a helmet. It's not a great helmet, honestly. It weighs a ton. It's really good for physical, but it's terrible for magic defense. Like if you compare it to the if you compare it to the gargoyle helm, like gargoyle helm is basically half the physical. Like it takes half the physical out and drops it into the magic. So and the helmet is also incredibly heavy. Like the giant helmet weighs less somehow and is better. So I'm kind of just wearing it as a joke right now. Yeah, the metal pig. There's three of that enemy in the entire game, and none of them respawn, so it's kind of a rare thing to get. Um, I'm not sure if there's like a way to guarantee it, like if you kill him with a backstab, you automatically get it or what. But I got it, and I was like, well, I guess we're wearing this now. Like, this is officially a pig face run. Um, Trying to spend some money. We're getting ready to go fight the goat demon. That guy. Probably gonna lose. But backstab. We have a volunteer, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, little. So I'm basically, I mean, I've skipped ahead on this file a little bit, Waffle, but I'm essentially at the spot where you and I and Hagar stopped. Like I'm moving into the depths now to fight the giant dragon. Um, I don't need to fight him. I just kind of want the money. I got to go in there. I got to at least kill the Capra demon so that I can get the large ember. Oh, might miss. Oh. Hey, buddy. Oh! Jerk. I hate that. He just sits there. If you try to hit him when he's got his knife up like that, he'll like do a backstab counter. He like jumps on your shoulders and stabs you or something. Alright, y'all. It's gonna suck. I don't think Calray has seen this boss before. She's gonna be like, what the hell? Okay. The dogs are the real enemy there. Capra's not that bad. He's only got a couple of moves. You just gotta be patient with your swings. Not let him do that. There you go. Yeah, once the dogs are down, it just becomes a kind of a regular fight against an enemy with a lot of hit points. He's not too terrible, but the dogs are the real issue in that fight. It is. I just switched over. Thank you. Thank you, Princess. I need to change the game. How do you actually change the game? Does anybody know? You just do paint, start. I don't know how to change the game. Edit. We were playing Dead as Disco before. Played it for the first 2 hours. We just switched. A mature rated game. But it won't let me put the mature tag on there. So, you know, buyer beware. I can't change the rating without that. But yeah, if you didn't catch the first part, Princess, you should check it out or check that game out. It's out in early access now, and it's essentially like a 3D beat 'em up type game that it's like one part River City Ransom and one part Dance Dance Revolution, where you're like third person doing like crazy combos and judo fighting a bunch of people to various soundtracks, like to the beat of the music. It forces you to play with your whole brain because you have to be looking, or you have to be constantly watching for prompts from attacks off screen to like dodge or whatever. But you also have to be listening to the music and like be patient. You can't just mash the buttons. Like you can, but your score won't be as good. Just telling Calray I like it because it makes me use every facet of my ADHD brain in perfect harmony. Theoretically. Ow. And now we're playing Dark Souls, which really only accesses the part of your brain that processes pain and suffering. So, you know, a little bit of a shift, but yeah. Undead disco to undead fighting. Princess knows. Princess knows. Oh no! Oh. As soon as I turned my back on him, he was like, alright, let's fight. out too early. So really, the only thing I wanted was this. But we'll progress further in with some money. Our gym. Mission successful. Got another butcher. Drop down here. Drops down. Yes! We got the sack, y'all. And what we don't do, Waffle, we don't swing with our sword 14 times.
I would have been a supper without you. Been eaten alive. I shudder to think. Thank you. Thank you dearly. I am Laurentius, or the Great Swan. I will not forget my debt to you.
Yes.
Oh, hello there. I'm fine, thanks to you.
Yeah, we've already skipped pretty far ahead. Like we've cleared Anne Orlando already, so I'm not going into Blighttown. Like I'll fight the dragon because I want the mostly because I want the sunlight medal from Solaire, but I am definitely not going to be engaging in the full joys of Blighttown. I went through Blighttown with Waffle because Waffle's never played this game before, so we were playing this and Waffle got to enjoy it. I was like, just think, Waffle, we'll never come here again in any playthrough of this game. It's glorious. Very hard to dodge that one. Oh. Free me. Dude. Oh, that was way off. There you go. I was just saying, I used to be really practiced in this game, and I could blind fire those guys pretty well with the crossbow. My guy is so slow. He is so slow and chonky. Master key. I think I saw it, Waffle. Might have to do it again with me. Said I have to do Blighttown. I mean, theoretically, I could go get Power Within, which I'm probably gonna end up needing to kill the kings. Perfect. I don't think the Master Key works on this one. It does not. Okay. Godric can be rough. Godric can be rough depending on your build and your playstyle. But having played other Souls games, there's worse bosses. Like, you know, Nameless King. There's actually a handful of, I've actually never beaten Calamite at all because Megami refuses to help me fight Calamite in the DLC for Dark Souls 1. and you don't get an achievement for killing it, and the weapon that you get is something I have no interest in having, so I just was never motivated to fight Calamite. Um, I have beaten the Nameless King, I think, 3 times, but I've never beaten him alone. I always have help. So there are some pretty hard bosses out there. Godric's not that bad. You just gotta respect his phases and not get greedy. Buffing his rats. It'd be great if you gave me your trident so I could not use it on this faith build. No. And I think there's one in these boxes over here. Oh. Back here. A large shard. I don't know if I told you this before, Waffle, but this area here, if you don't kill this channeler, this guy, the mage doesn't respawn. If you don't kill him before you go down there to fight the boss, he will actually buff the boss and try to snipe you with his spells while you're fighting this guy. So you're fighting the dragon, and the dragon's got an attack buff while somebody shoots ranged attacks at you. It's glorious. Aww. I can usually get over that, but I'm kind of hefty right now. I think being light helps you get through that quicker. The curse. No, the stinky. And Kirk's gonna invade. Has one death. Oh, shoot. Get out of here. Oh. Perk's not so bad. They make up for it by making you fight him like 6 times in the game, but he's not so bad. Okay. Making sure. My encumbrance at 28 of 69. Let's... Oh, well, I guess I can do the math. With the gear that I have on now, if I want to light roll, I need to be... My encumbrance used to be like 118. It has to be 28.9 times 4. So that would be 80 plus 32 is 112 plus 0.9 times 4 is 3.6. Yeah. So like 115.6 max encumbrance. Take that stupid bear helmet or boar helmet off and it drops drastically. let's go kill the Gaping Dragon. One of the cooler boss designs in this game. You don't even guard anything good. This rat, up there's a spider shield, but there's actually, for whatever reason, there's 2 spider shields in the game. There's one here, and then there's one in the Valley of the Drake. So it's like, I think it's like, other than just stuff that enemies drop, I want to say it's like one of, if not the only, piece of gear that you can legitimately just find in 2 different spots without murdering an NPC for it or getting a drop. This guy's already gone because I have been further in, so he has spawned back in Firelink. Alright. Can't fit through that. And I think normally you can get Lotric to help you with this fight as well if you haven't killed him. But, you know. I killed him. Lotric's Garbo. I think the heavy crossbows somewhere around here, maybe. There's Solaire's coming. Alright, bro lair. Let's do this. And the boss immediately gets a 50% buff to HP. This right here is why you do not flush your baby crocodile. If you don't want to keep it as a pet anymore, surrender it. Flush it, this is what will happen. Let that be a lesson. Oh. Here's tail off. That one missed. I had a pretty good run of blind firing with the crossbow there. Felt good. Alright, he's gonna charge. Solaire's gonna get absolutely bulldozed here. Other than just getting the weapon, it is actually helpful to cut his tail off specifically for this fight because he's got a pretty nasty tail swipe move that he starts to do. Oh, that's gonna suck. Solaire is not using any magic in this fight. Like normally he bops him with his lightning spears for a good chunk of damage. There it is. Oh. There you go. See, he tried to do his tail sweep, but he has no butt. Bang. Oh, Solaire, bro. got a little bit of butt to swing. Oh my god, oh my god. Solaire. He eats him and gets a chunk of health back. Did you see that? To be honest, Solaire has not been making me proud to be his friend and ally on this run. He's kind of been not much to write home about. Oh, that's gonna suck. Ick, maybe? Yeah, I really need to put fire on this crossbow. Alright. Oh, don't. Bro. Don't start being a jerk. He does his body slam. I think I can kill him before he charges. 3 hits to the head. Should be dead. Big mad. And we do need to go, unfortunately, we got to go back to the Undead Parish because I forgot to, or to the Undead Asylum because I did forget to get the water ring. You defeated! Yeah. I won! He said it's funny. Why is it funny seeing these now? Waffle. Because now you haven't, now you've been through the suffering and you know that things are better on the other side. I don't know if this actually makes people better. I don't think I'm there. No. I got the key, I just forgot to get the ring. Okay, I gotta trade more stuff anyway. Yeah, once you come back here, this little nest over here, you can drop things that are warm and or soft, then quit out, come back, and you'll get a thing. I don't think I need a rare ring of sacrifice. I'd rather give these to the daughter. I think that'll be 2 Twinkling Titanite. You defeated.
You give me up.
There it is. And then I gotta drop the sack. And I think the pyromancy flame, you get something good for the pyromancy flame as well. Well, you can drop. I know you can drop a pyromancy flame, and then you can drop the ascended pyromancy flame. Yeah, basic pyromancy flame, you get a red titanite chunk. Um, the pyromancy flame that is ascended but plus 0, you get a red titanite. Um, looking to see.
Give me.
Which is technically doable. I don't know if it's. Oh, the demon's great hammer. I don't know if it's really worth it. Like, if you look at the amount of money you pay for a red titanite slab, like, don't get too fire weapons, guy. Like, I don't know. So the key that was on the roof, the first time you climb up the tower, there's a key on the roof you can like jump off to get to, and it opens this door on the other side. And I grabbed it. I just totally forgot to come over here. I was distracted by other things. Ow. That'll let me move full speed in water. Full speed being what it is with this character. Chamber of the Princess, Daughter of Chaos. I think I only need 3 spell slots, but I'm going to stick where I am with the 2 for now. That's Lightning Spear and Wrath of the Gods. And then, assuming I haven't broken, if I've broken the priestess from showing up, then I'm gonna have to like get Hagar to let me join his world or something, just so I can actually well, I need it for the drops. could theoretically get this up to +5, but I don't want to. Black Knight. And this can be leveled up using regular Titanite. Yeah. Alright. So we're going to hope that I don't regret this. I'm going to keep my humanities on for now. We're going to go over here. I'm going to do a couple rounds against the leeches and see if I can get some shards. I know I can also go into the great tree as well. And that's just fall death to worry about. You can, but it never goes anywhere, fortunately. Technically, I am romancing her. I'm a servant of her. Chaos servant +1. Once I get up to 30 humanities sacrificed to her, it gets me a very minor shortcut unlock. Hello, Desolate. How you doing, friend? Hope you're well. Improves balance on poor footing. Not the best description of what an item does. Now we can move faster. The Stinky. We're in it up to our knees. Ugh. Those guys respawn infinitely, but killing those real quick buys you some time to get. Ooh. It's a whole set. These are our targets. These guys drop large Titanite shards, and then sometimes they drop green Titanite shards, but for whatever reason, in their infinite wisdom, the devs set it up so that when they drop green Titanite shards, they drop 5, which means you only need 2 drops to get an elemental weapon from regular up to +5, at which point you need the colored Titanite, the red, blue, or white. So, pretty merciful. There's also a couple on the ground near here that I can grab. One more level up on my divine longsword, and I think I can one-shot these guys. Oh, sparkly. Ooh. Aw. Honestly, the large shards are good. I need those for my armor, so. Not gonna. Bruh. The invisible leech that gets you every time. First time players get nailed by that guy. Now that I'm kind of in an enclosed spot, switch to this, get my item drop a little better. There we go. Well, that's our divine longsword up to +5, I think. Now if we can get a more, um, oh, invisible wall right there. Get a couple more, we can get the crossbow up to +5 fire. Need to unlock that bonfire for the undead blacksmith is. You can. Blighttown, baby. This isn't Blighttown. This is just where the water goes in Anne Orlando when Smo flushes. This isn't. Blighttown is up there. Waffle was getting very frustrated with Blighttown, and I don't think it was even because the enemies were hard. I think it was because we got separated. Me, him, and Hagar were running it together, and we got split up because I fell down a hole, and then one of them died, and all three of us were in different places, and we were just trying to find each other. Like, where are you? I was like, I have no clue. I'm halfway down somewhere. Like, come on now. But you can get here on your file right now, Waffle. It's just... it's purely for farming, and then this is actually the base of the tree that's in Firelink. We can get inside that, and there's some items there as well. I just imagine playing this and people are invading you, and because I kid you not, people love to invade in Blighttown, in the area where all the platforms are. They'll come in here with the Dragon Slayer Greatbow, which you get in Anne Orlando, which is later on in the game. And the Dragon Slayer Greatbow, if the arrows hit you, the arrows are like the size of spears, and they will knock you back. So you'll be like trying to make your way across those little narrow bridges and platforms, and you'll just have some guy wearing a ring that makes him invisible if he's more than 20 feet away from you, shooting arrows at you out of the darkness, trying to knock you off the platforms. And half the time they invade in a spot you just literally can't even get to, so you just have to ignore them and hope that they are a bad shot. Toxic gameplay at its... Oh, we got a bunch of large shards. We got 6 greens. Come up here and just rest in this. Hold on. You do not want to come down here if you don't already have the Lord Vessel. This walking back up this is... I used to think it was impossible, but it's just probable. This is damn near a soft lock. You go down the Great Hollow without the ability to warp. A very specific way to get back out, and it's not fun. One more. One more. Uno. Boss. Oh. Now we're up to chunks only. That stuff. Night. Look at that just insultingly low boost for the Twinkling Titanite. There are crystal lizards in this area, but they run away like as soon as you come in, so you have to like quit out and come back, and if you're depending on where you're standing, they'll spawn in. Sometimes it takes a couple tries. I'm not sure if this is spots. It might be further down. See what I'm doing? Really can't remember where these lizards spawn. I killed them on Maple. Can't remember where they were. I don't think I can make these guys. I think maybe here. Well, we got a ring on. Let's try. Yep, we did it. There's a red chunk. Nice. For some reason, I feel like you have to do load game and not continue. Might not make it. There's at least 3 crystal lizards in this area, but they're very temperamental. Whoop! Why would you do that? It's totally unacceptable. Oh. Unlock. I think I have more curse resistance when I'm nude than when I have armor. For some reason. You know, like negative curse resist from from something I was. Oh wait, let's. I took the armor off because it's just like nothing in here kills you from damage other than the ground, so it's just not worth keeping the armor on and being slower. That was spooky. Oh, this is a... Okay. So this is... Maybe a little... Yeet! Oh, no, I missed! Oh! Waiting to hear Calrea. Ah! In the room. I don't want to spend too much time fooling with these lizards because I think one of them drops a slab, but I don't know about the others. And they're, like I said, they're temperamental to respawn because you have to be like a certain distance away from them. And I'm not... I feel like they mostly drop blue, and that's why I don't know, because I don't usually do intelligence weapons, and I only had to this last character I was doing with Waffle. I was doing an intelligence character, so I needed to get the items, but... I don't even... I might die. Honestly, I might just not be high enough up. Oh, they respawn. This one might bounce me. Okay. Go a little further down. Not any the elevate or the ladder. Are you the way that you are? I, for one, know Waffle's looking forward to this. It's gonna be his favorite part of the game. Yeah, I don't know where they are, but they're not spawning for me right now, and but I'm not really, I'll have to look later and see what they actually drop. I do just fine without them most of the times. This feels like a trick, but I'm gonna fall for it. White chunk. There you go. Did need that. Whoop. I don't have the large divine ember yet, unfortunately. Whoop. What makes you think she wants that? Well, I've made a terrible mistake, y'all. Do I go for the gusto, or do I retreat with my tail between my cheeks? I retreat. There we go. Bunch of stuff I need to store. I don't have a bottomless box yet. Dang it. If we can get two green Titanite shard drops from these leeches, that would be fantastic, and we would just be done here. Oh, nice. Thought you weren't going to stream anymore, Waffle. Thought you weren't going to play games anymore, Waffle. Waffle's playing Claire Obscura. He's falling for the propaganda. Boost my item discovery a little. Correct. Give me your shards! Oh my god. Get out of here. Ugh. Oops. I'm not gonna farm these guys all day either. I can buy the green shards, they're just super expensive. There we go. So this one's just better now. Slightly less augment, that's unusual. Yeah, about 20 more damage. Now we can one-shot these guys. Well, we got the minimum we needed for the Divine Longsword, so that's good. So now we can go into the catacombs, feel a little better about life. We could theoretically tackle Ceaseless Discharge now. Not going into Isolate yet, but we could do that for the... Oh. Drops. Ugh. There we go. That's +5 now. Got a little chonk there. I'm gonna give... See, if I had been smart, I would have upgraded this crossbow just to +1 or +6. Sorry. Before I came down here, because then I could one-shot these guys. I'm gonna do one more lap around, and if I don't get the green shards, then that's okay. Like I said, we can buy them. I'd just rather not, because it's a big money drop. I mean, like, I think the cheapest you can get them, at least right now, the cheapest I can get the green shards is 4,800 each, and you get 5 from these enemies, which comes out to 24,000 souls that you save every time they drop the 5 shards. You save 24k, which is like more than I got for killing the gaping dragon, I think. More than I got from most of the boss fights thus far in the game. Although, you know what? I just realized I can feed Framp that blue chunk I got as well. I have that blue Titanite chunk that I got in the hollow that Framp will eat it and turn it into, I think, 3. Oh, well. Busted up my gear pretty badly. Gosh. Friend. Behind me coming out. Greens. Show me something green. Why you gotta be so mean? I don't think we've even killed the Hydra yet. From Darkroot. Ugh, they're giving me all these large shards. Oh. Get that little blue glow popping up on the top of their bodies, and it's like a little endorphin rush. Goes, oh, is that green shards? You don't know, but you gotta find out. It's like Christmas. Nah, it's just coal. Just coal in your stocking. Coal was a joke gift. Haha. Santa is real. There we go. The man himself. Ugh. Ah, yes. Not only is Santa real, but he confused you with somebody else that has the same name as you, and you get double presents. Feels good, man. Alright. Daughter of Chaos. I don't know. I wish it tracked how many humanities you've given. Like, I wish it could just tell me. So I knew exactly how many I need to give to her. There you go. Go +1.
There is nothing to say except usual.
Okay. Your thing, brother. Alright. Level up. And we're gonna warp. We're gonna go back to Catacombs. Try to get bombers. Just kind of jumping around, grabbing stuff based on what's easiest. now we should have more than enough greens. 17 greens. There you go. Right. Price of 32 hit. Nothing fancy required. Dab one-shots them. Sometimes. We're gonna have to actually run the catacombs more or less legitimately to get to where we need to go. Be stinky, but at least we've got the divine weapon, so we don't have to worry about the respawning skeleton. Having to like chase down the correct necromancer to deactivate the skeleton. Like 80% of the challenge of this area. 15% is just the camera being extra janky for reason. Backstab, I think. Hard to tell. This one's already dead. It's gonna respawn him, but it'll save us the walk back. So me kind of wanting to do everything and not doing it in an order that makes sense has slowed down the play significantly. But I'm still in my head thinking like, could we do this in less than 12 hours? Like, could we beat this game? If I think I could beat this in less than 12 hours, I might again try to do like a single sitting play of it. All right, that guy doesn't. I feel like the skeletons sort of have like arbitrary amounts of hit points too. Like there's like 4 different types of skeleton that all have different amounts of HP when you're running through. Do that and then backtrack. I have a feeling I'm gonna drop down here and that skeleton's gonna get me. Or that skull, sorry, not skeleton. Oof. Spawn. Yep. Yeah, the exploding skulls don't permakill them. That. That. Oh, that's for the Dark Sun ring. Dark Moon Seance. I kind of need it, but I don't want to go in there just yet. Oh, this is not the door I thought it was. Womp. Dang it, I do have to go the other way. I didn't flip the switch up there. This shouldn't respawn them if I don't rest. I don't think. Yeah. What I should have done was flip that bridge, and then there's like a cave right above my tusks. You can drop down right, skip a little bit. Not a lot, but... Buddy. It's a good weapon. If you want to do a low-level playthrough, grab the Lucerne and slap fire on it, and that's a good weapon. Archer's still up. Got another buddy right there. That. Oh, there's one stuck in the wall right there. Clear these guys out and deal with it. Oh. Crap out of me. Fire. That guy. Yeah, the ones with the masks like that are the ones that attack you. How you can tell. Hey man, you got to go to school for a long time and pick up a lot of extra skills to be able to be an airline pilot. Those are the uhs of a well-compensated and well-trained individual. And I am neither of those. Lord, he coming. Dual barrel roll. Oh, you jerk. Come on, fight me over here. Nice, got the lantern. That's good. That's a hole. You know it's a trap. You still want to test it. Bruh. Might have been a mistake. Okay. R1, our way to victory. So this, there's no way to make this not spooky. It just is. I hate it. I can never remember, do I roll or do I run? Roll. That was a bad mistake. You gotta run there, or roll from further back so that it doesn't. I respawn them? Yes. Dang it. Ugh. Kind of a waste of a... Why I did that. Skull. Oh, I think this will be open now. Nope, I'm wrong. I'm a dumb. Here we go. Do the whole thing again for the 14th time. I don't even care! Give me 1 second. I use the restroom, yo. I gotta use the restroom. I'll be right back. Just watch me stare into the fire and question my life choices. Ray laughing at my suffering. And they're snickering to herself. So cruel. Oh. That feel when it's easier to beat the boss in this dungeon than it is to just get through the dungeon to a specific item that you want. Like, we can do 2 jumps and be at the boss door from here, but... Oh, boo. Arrow's stuck in the... Alright, jerks. All this for a fire crossbow. You guys aren't the jerks, the skeletons are. FYI. Jump off there? Bet I could. Be done with it. Tempted. You know, I better not. Ooh, little crystal boys. Right. See, that's what they're supposed to do when you quit out and come back. They're supposed to respawn, but for some reason they just don't like to in the Great Hollow. I thought there was one more further down, but I might be thinking of the run up to Nita. Thinking of a different area. Drop down. Climb up. See the water coming through the wall there. That's the wrong one. Oh, maybe it's not. Oh, is this supposed to be back here? Oh, this is supposed to be back here. Never mind. I was thinking that this led to the other thing. That was dumb of me. I thought this was leading me to the other switch. Oh, that's gonna suck. F it, let's go for it. There we go. Pro gamer. Gaming. I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna get this, that this is just gonna get flipped again and I'm gonna fall. But yeah, so this is where I was saying you can just jump down and skip a lot of that. Just puts you in right by the hole to where Vamos is. It's a little quicker, not much. Alright, so this time we're gonna fail in a different way. I know I just tried rolling off, but I'm gonna try rolling off from back here. There we go. This one. And then this one is tricky because there's actually a hole that you'll fall through if you don't, like, hug the wall correctly here. There you go. Safety sit. Ugh. Very tricksy. And you're like, oh god, what's this boss fight gonna be? In case y'all were wondering if I play with my vibrate feature on. And my controller's sitting on the table. Hello, Hagar. How you doing? We're gonna rest here. Immediately. Ace. Dirty, unfun, no fair, pinwheel skeletons roll through this door and attack me as I walk past. Alright. It was me. It was me. I did it. I have a special auto mod set up just for Desolate. Not really. It's going alright. Suffered a death trying to get down here, but it has gone wrong with the embers these days. There we go. Fire crossbow. Look at that. Damage jumps up. That's a lot of damage. Nice. Here we go. Nice and upgraded. Yeah, 147 at plus 147. That's good. And what else does he sell? Bones, regular shards, bolts. As long as we're down here, we may as well embrace the suffering. Right? wrong way! Ah! Zigzag! I never did get a mask from killing Pinwheel, which feels like some sort of a bug, but... The back this way leads to the above area. Oh. I hate how floaty they are when they evade you like that. It's just, it feels weird and wrong that something that big just sort of like floats through the air when they jump around like that. I don't like it. That's a trick. That's a separate thing. I'm wondering, do I want to just like book it? Hmm. Right. Please. Friend. Ugh. So the question is, do I think that's a safe drop or not? Do I think I can survive that? Find out. Woo! There we go. Now we'll never have to do that again, because that's a teleport spot, so now we can get back here. It just flowed on. Hi, friend.
Good day. You look
Great to
little
see a
bit
friendly
sad.
face in a
What are you
place
doing
like
with your
this.
cubes? Are you a cleric or something? No? Really? Hmm. Then I'd have no qualms telling you. There's a fine stash of treasure right down that hole. I found it first.
With my 30
but
faith, I'm no
you're
cleric.
first now.
I'm just a
I'll
fool.
split it with you. In any case, have a look. It'll shimmer you blind.
Well, got a trustworthy face. Let me just take a long, hard peek over this hole.
This is what I do, my friend. The trinkets I'll be stripping off your corpse, that's the real treasure.
please let what's her face be down here? Because if she's not down here, then this whole run is kind of just yeah. Okay.
You're no hollow. Thank goodness. Please be careful. They were once brave knights. Who would let some heavens?
All right. Save her. Oh crap! That aggroed them both anyway. Oh. Oh, he's beefy. Hate you. Worst. I wonder, will the enemies hurt these guys? I don't think I can squeeze past them. I'll try. I don't really have a whole lot to lose here. If I can squeeze past these guys, I wonder if the enemies would kill them. Guess I'll never find out. This is kind of a rough fight for the weapon type I've got. Their armor is good against the slashing stuff, but armor core on. The world will never. No, I don't think you can sneak past them. I would kind of run counter to the whole thing. I thought I could just pull one when I fired, but I think I hit the one in the back and not the closest one. Hey, you know what I think about you, Patches? Now, if they aggro on him, that's going to be glorious. Ah, they're going to ignore him. What a jerk. Oh, maybe. He's pushing into him, but he's not. They're perfectly synced attacks. That's gonna suck. He's gonna hit me. Oh, you jerk. You need to go away. I was really worried that one or both of them was going to hurt the girl more than anything. Like, I was just really worried they were going to hurt her.
You banished those two hollows, did you? I am certain that both Vince and Nico are grateful to you. Thank you so very much. I am certain that thank you.
Now Patches is probably up here stuck against that enemy, so I can't get around him. Oh, never mind. Oh wait, no, that's me. I thought he was dead. I was like, oh good, he died. Nice, love it. Oh my. Pretty sure these bone towers can drop white titanite. Oh, why'd you do such a silly thing? Out of here. Oh. One left. Oh. That was horrible, and we should never have to do it again. I'm okay with that. Now I'm trying to see. I need to find out if there was actually any reason to come up here. Versus, yeah, okay. Okay, so this just sort of shows you that there's a path here. But I did need to come in here. Honestly, I jumped too early. I accept my fate with dignity. I should have taken my armor off, but...
Oh, you. Well, let's just calm down. Talk about things. I did you wrong, but I didn't mean it. These temptations, they can, well, overcome me. You know what I mean, don't you? Please, forgive me. You and me, we're jolly undead outcasts, aren't we? Oh, brilliant. A second chance. Wonderful. I had a feeling you'd understand. I did. But, if I were in your shoes... Ooh. Who knows what I'd have done. But now we're friends again. Eh?
I got my eye on you, Patches. Alright. Back to the parish. We can't get more fire upgrades for a while, unfortunately. Well, honestly, we can. We could just go fight Ceaseless Discharge and then run over there. Wouldn't be too difficult. But... flasks back. Hey, Bobby.
Why, that's a fine ember you have there. Why not lend it to me?
Yes.
Magnificent. I can hardly wait to get started.
Then...
Be careful. Oh, I've only heard legends of such specimens. The embers used, but perhaps you could lend it to me. I've long
can get Big Divine, which only increases it by 10 damage, or 11 damage, but the scaling will go up, so that'll be nice. Plus 7. Yeah. So that's 131 physical plus 211 magic. Definitely way outpacing the Astora's sword. And we can modify the heater shield up to plus 6 now, which will get us some more stability. Nice. Here we go.
Don't get yourself neither.
Gradual HP restoration. All the spells I've picked up on this playthrough. Go me. But we can get a couple more right now, and because I dumped all those points in Faith for no reason, I don't have to level anything up. I think the highest Faith requirement for any of the spells, I don't know if it's any of the spells in the game, but any of the spells that I want, the highest Faith requirement is 30, so good there. Chickadee should be back here. Yep, there she is.
Hello. I will never forget what you did. I am deeply indebted, for it was not within my power to save Vince or Nico. I cannot thank you enough. In case you have not heard, I am Rhea of Thorland. I only wish there was some way I could help you. But I am inexperienced and I only know the art of miracles. If that could be of any help, speak to me again.
Eat this fatty soul. Oh, I might enough to buy what I want. Oh wow! I don't think I'll be able to unless it's 20. Hang on. Oh no, it's 10. That's even okay. That's fine. We've got Wrath of the Gods, and I could buy this, but I can get Great Magic Barrier. I do need to actually buy a talisman. Oh, I already had one. Dang it! I looked as I bought it. I looked at it and saw there was already one. All right. Here we go. So now we can do magic. Finally. Still can't throw lightning spears, but they're coming. But in the meantime, we're gonna get Wog.
Boss, I think you have an uppy... Yeah, wonderful. I'm sure that... Here. A flame from the Great Swamp. Why, let's get... Goodbye, then. But don't you dare...
Don't you dare go hollow. Oh, no. I'll do Wrath of the Gods. And then for now, I'll just keep Replenishmental and just have it. That might be useful. Now this guy...
Oh, me. I've become separated from my lady. I've scoured near and far. Where could she have gone, my lady?
This guy will eventually go hollow and kill her once she comes back, so... Be gone. Chunk. That felt good. Not gonna lie. Ugh. Oh, +1. Okay. Did he sell me pyromancy? Oh, no. Yeah, you like have to have an intelligence above a certain point to get him to even sell you stuff. Kind of weird. It's only weird because you don't require intelligence to cast pyromancy. Like, so having to devote points to it seems a little strange to be able to buy the spells from. The questionable amount of evil. That guy, so the trick with that guy, when you first meet him, Calrea, he says he's waiting for his friends and they have a secret mission. And then once you've cleared a few of the bosses, the world bosses, the girl and the other 2 clerics that I killed down in the tombs will show up, and they all just hang out down in that little courtyard, and you can talk to them, and they basically just say, "Get away from the lady," you know, they're mean to you. And then they leave. After a while, they leave, and they go to the catacombs. So then you save the girl, and it turns out she makes comments in her dialogue about being abandoned by Petrus. So the original guy that I just killed that had been waiting for them, when they get down into the catacombs, he basically like gets scared and leaves. So he abandons them there, comes back, and pretends like he doesn't know where they went. Once you rescue her, I think if you go through 4 dungeons, like there's like a specific number of dungeons you go through, and then if you have not killed him, he goes crazy and murders her. I guess theoretically to hide the fact that he chickened out and abandoned her and like caused the mission to fail or whatever. So that is actually one of the few people that you murder for good reason. Yeah. Which, you know, if you get all the spells off of her immediately, then it doesn't matter. You can just... whatever. But... I'm a good guy. So I... tried to save her. Hey, buddy. Life bat roll. No? Okay. How'd you fight? I took a good chunk of his life off. Be greedy. Oh. Got the double tap of disrespect. This guy, this is prime Dark Souls material right here. This guy is super easy as long as you never let him hit you. And if you don't try to be cute and go down the back tunnels. Ah, he got me with the second one. Oh, this will suck. We're gonna let him have that. There you go. So you gotta watch that top left corner. That tentacle's the one he smacks you with, and if he roars, it's one big one, and if he raises his arm quiet, like if he doesn't roar when he does it, it's the 1-2. Hey, thank you for being here, Desolate. It's good seeing you as always. Glad to have you. Have a good rest of the day. I'm probably going to be wrapping up before too long. Played like 2 hours each, 2 different games. There we go. I can go down here, get past one Capra Demon, and kill... Honestly, I gotta kill 3 Tauros Demons, a Capra Demon, 1, 2, like 6 worms, like Tunneler Worm. I can get the big Fire Ember, which would be nice, but I don't know if that's necessary going in the Fire Dungeon. Like, I could just start out I could do that, and then come back. Which, honestly, ironically, like, you don't... This is... I think most people probably run this dungeon last or second to last, but it's honestly not that bad. Because everything in here is a gimmick, and the stage itself is, like, only half completed. Like, I think originally this whole thing was supposed to be a giant swamp. So this area of the game is, like, famously incomplete, so there's really not a lot here to mess with you. Especially if you get Chaos Servants to +2, you can skip the Centipede Demon. You don't even have to fight him. But if you don't fight him, then you can lose Solaire, I think. Don't get Solaire for the final boss fight. Screw it, we'll go for it. We'll do an attempt. We'll try to grab it. Kirk's not going to show up, unfortunately, or not. That's okay. I don't know if you're still here, Waffle, but you remember that guy? Or I told you he's going to become a normal enemy later? Look at all those Taurus demons over there. Waiting to have a dialogue with you. They don't respawn when you kill them, fortunately. But this Capra Demon does respawn. Hey, buddy. Oh. Okay, so maybe they have a little bit less HP now than in the boss fight. But still. So if I was human right now, Kirk would spawn right here, and it would be hilarious because I could just Wrath of the Gods and blast him off the stage. Whoop. This one doesn't respawn. These guys are nasty because they have an attack that can very quickly break your armor and your gear, like a breath attack. But stay back from them; they're usually okay. But this specific one is guarding the bonfire, so we kind of gotta kill him. But he's not gonna respawn, so that's good. Unfortunately, this is not a teleport spot. Where's Calrea's favorite monster? Can't even really tell what it is. Nope. Thank you for the lurk, lady. Hope you're doing well. How about a little fire, Scarecrow? It's like, no, you. Oh, shoot. Never mind. This guy is unfun. Just because of where you fight him. And because of that. I would do decent damage to him, though. It's not so bad. Alright, there's a worm that spawns there. But these guys will kind of just take their hits, hang back. Making sure they're not coming after me. And this is with a fire weapon. This is +5 fire. This is something that they're really weak against. Just punching through the defense. No upgrade. I don't usually watch it because I know there's a lot of people that don't want to be called out when they're lurking. So I just try not to watch it. Also because sometimes in the past my feelings have gotten hurt when I look at the community tab and I see, like, it looks like there's only 4 or 5 people active, but I've got like 20 people watching me, and it makes me feel bad because, like, why don't they want to talk to me? So I usually don't look at it. But welcome in, Zora. Thank you for the lurk. Hope you're doing well as well. I thought he fell for a second. I was like, what? Now, these guys, unfortunately, do respawn. So if we mess up going down this tunnel to the left here, then we're going to have to fight them again, which, you know, obviously is super difficult, right? But it's mostly just the time investment. Oh, no, you're fine. It's fine if you don't want to talk. Like I said, that's a me thing, right? Like, that's me having crippling imposter syndrome and just generally low self-esteem. So I get bummed about it, and people have heard me talk about it. So I usually just don't look at it. The only time I'll really look is if somebody like donates a gift sub and they'd say give it to someone random. I'll usually give it to somebody that's in the stream and not just like a random person, because I've been streaming for so long that sometimes people will get random gift subs that like haven't been in my channel in 2 years. I've literally had it happen before where I've gift subbed somebody randomly that like followed me in 2022, and then they unfollow me the next day. Like they realize that that I'm still following that guy. Like, oh, that's a good use of $5. Oh, hey, thank you for the sub. Speaking of, I don't know, man. I don't know how long her hair is. If it's as long as mine, it might take a while. Thank you so much for that. A Prime sub. Waffle's here. He's just not streaming. But I don't know. So up here we've got a dirty little trick coming. There we go. At least we got a chunk from the other one. I don't know if it's guaranteed. I can't remember, but if we can get a couple more red Titanite chunks from these guys, then it'll be worth the aggravation. And there's a left. You need to tell her to get on her bike and start pedaling. Got stuff to do. Oh, I got you. These fights are great because I can catch up on chat. Tie my shoes. Take a power nap. Yeah, I've burned through like 150 crossbow bolts just coming down these stairs and over here. But it's worth it. A.m. Oh, she's gonna have a rough time tomorrow. She's gonna be at the after party till 3 a.m. Alright. Uh-oh. And here we see a dirty trick from Miyazaki. Because what have we said all along? You check the chain to see if it's a mimic. But the chain is in the ground. So the question, friends and colleagues, is this oh, I shouldn't do poll, I should do prediction. Sorry. Prediction. Then y'all can win some money. The last one I did of this was will Finn get a free weapon orb? And then we immediately got it like 3 kills later. It's a mimic. I'm going to give y'all 2 minutes while I run upstairs and refill my coffee. So this is a prediction, which means that you get to bet your points, and if you're correct, you get to split the points that the loser bet. Get those loser channel points, and you can mix them in with your channel points. And you know, channel points are like holy water. 1 drop of winner points turns a whole ocean of loser. So there's that. Hello, Rose. Is it mimic? Oh, I'm not allowed to cast predictions. They don't want me. They don't want me flooding the zone with free money. And you know we're gonna find out by just opening the chest, right? Uh-oh. 32% of you said it is a mimic. Were you correct? Oh, I answered. It is not a mimic. Congratulations to the 68% of you that correctly guessed. Heck no, it is not a mimic. 1.5 thousand channel points go to Zora and help myself. If you're ever really not sure, Waffle, there's an item, this item, Lloyd's Talisman. You can get 4 of them at the very beginning of the game, and I'm pretty sure there's like 5 mimics. If you throw a Lloyd's Talisman at a chest, if it's a mimic, it will open its mouth and you can see its teeth. It like falls asleep and starts snoring, and then you can grab the item from it and just leave without it knowing you were there. Alternatively, you can throw dung pies at them, and if you throw enough of them, they'll get poisoned, and then they'll just sit there and patiently wait as their health bleeds out. It takes about 5 minutes, but they'll die from it. Oh. Y'all. Can't go any further yet, because if I kill the demon before I open the shortcut, then I'm gonna lose Solaire. So we're kind of just at this point not able to progress because I don't want to lose Solaire. Abuse him for the final boss fight. Even Lurkzor. Sometimes not voting is the only way to win. Just like real life, Rose. have to go through all this mess again later, but... The catacombs! Catacomb. You told me about Cards Against Humanity. What movie did y'all go see? Or did they go see? Calrea and I's anniversary is the 27th or the 28th of May, depending on who you talk to. And the Backrooms movie comes out on the 29th, but I don't think that's good. That's good anniversary celebration stuff. So I might have to just do that by myself. And I think Mandalorian and Grogu comes out like 2 days, doesn't it? Mortal Kombat, nice. Obsession, eh. I've lived it.
Very well. We'll get these old bones to work.
A big fire crossbow. And then... There we go. 3 chunks from victory. We can get those, we'll get those in Izalith, the 3 red Titanite chunks. Still not strong enough for the halberd. I really need to get the bottomless box.
If that'll be all, then be gone.
So we've got Tomb of Giants open, we've got Anne Orlando open if we want to go do Seats or Duke's Archives. We could go do, well no, we can't go do Four Kings yet because we haven't been through the Artorias store. So that's not enough. This is a so Philip Schneider is doing a bug-only playthrough. Oh, never mind. Oh, he's only an hour in. He's just on a break. He's doing a bug Pokemon only playthrough of Pokemon Silver as his first ever time playing Pokemon Silver. I feel like maybe we should rate him. Who else is it? This was a lot less stressful than yesterday's session of Dark Souls. Gotta be good. And Dara's playing Pikmin. Oh, and Health. Did Health just... Oh, my cup runneth over, and they all look so tasty. What do I do? I could see the anxiety thing. I could understand that. I used to go to movies a lot pre-COVID, and then not just from COVID, but also also current events in the world. I don't like being out around that many people at the time. Well, this was good. We had like 2 hours and 15 minutes of Dead as Disco. Dead as Disco was amazing. I love that game, and you all are gonna get sick of it. It's gonna be like the next Rings of Power. And then we did a lot of good progress in Dark Souls, where I'm keeping track of how long the file is. Like I said, if we can beat all of Dark Souls in less than 12 hours, which I kind of doubt based on where we currently are in the run, but I have been doing a lot of back and forth, then I might do a full full playthrough, like a strength build playthrough or something, just to be goofy.